So we've talked about value for the company, most importantly, value for the team, and now today we're going to talk about value for yourself. Two focus areas for this lesson. One is, what is value to you? How do you define that? And the second dimension of this lesson is how to navigate to get that value. We're not going to talk about all the skill building, excellence of integrity, excellence in people management, all those things you have to do to be an excellent leader. I'm not going to talk about those today. We're going to focus on what is value and how do you navigate to get it. So the first thing you have to do is get clear in your mind what value means to you. For most people, it means getting promoted, making more money. I mean, it certainly means those things in many cases. But it also means getting satisfaction from the job. It means maybe balancing work and your home life, if that's what's most important to you. Maybe it's the environment, the people that you're surrounded with. And maybe, in my case, as a person about to retire, the value is in setting yourself up for the next phase, the next step. So as you work through what is value to you, make sure you're considering all the different dimensions and you've got clear in your mind what value you're trying to extract as you navigate through. Well, there are 4 steps to navigating your career to extract the value that you desire. Step 1, it's very obvious, but do not overlook it, is to be in touch with what your own interests and likes are. Be careful because they change over time. When I hired into IBM in 1979 as a 21-year-old electrical engineer, my interest and my goal was to be the world's best chip designer. It never occurred to me that my own interests would change over time. I would end up having jobs in supply chain, CIO, other parts of the business. I learned that I like different things at 31 and 41 and 51, and now I'm 58, than I did at 21. So be in touch with your interests and likes because they change over time. The second thing is to figure out what makes you special. What are you good at? What's your brand image? What is it that sets you apart in the eyes of your management team? Is it that you're very good at solving complex problems? Do you bring multi-domain subject matter expertise together to solve a problem that no one else can? Is that you're excellent at solving sticky problems and coordinating teams to do that? What is it that makes you special? It's your brand image. Cultivate it, be in touch with it. The third and most important step of the process is to have a map. Most of the best moves I've made in my career were when I was in one space and I moved to an adjacent space, leveraging some of the skills and strengths I had, but in a new area. I did that at least 5 times in my 36 years. So most important is to figure out where there's a growing and stable set of opportunities that's the marriage of the first 2 things, your interests and what you're good at. And you know, in the modern world, it's tougher and tougher to figure that out. Companies change, industries change, jobs are hot today, they're not there tomorrow. You've got to draw in your own mind a map of your function, department, all the adjacent spaces around it, your industry, the global view of your industry, and in many cases even adjacent space industries. I liken it to a GPS system. Would you buy a GPS that had the blue dot but no map? Of course you wouldn't. The map is the key, and if you're going to navigate your career in the modern world, you've got to have a map. Now, the fourth and final piece of the puzzle is to find a mentor and find a senior person in your organization who can help sponsor you, someone that will root for you, put your name in for opportunities, coach you, mentor you. There's just no substitute for having someone like that. So those are the 4 keys. I hope you'll have good luck using them to navigate through your career path, and I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.